Declan and Anastasia are in love and they plan to say I do this year. The problem is they live in different countries and tough restrictions on partner visas mean they're living separate lives.
It's depressing. It's really they're saying no to our wedding, our visa.
We just want to start our life together in Australia.
If this visa expires, they've done their dough, they've wasted years and they're still separated from their loved ones.
They had the approved visa, they had the wedding planned for September, then COVID hit. And for Anastasia, travelling halfway across the world to be with Declan became a near impossible feat.
We started applying for exemptions and we've been applying and we've been rejected 16 times.
You don't know why she's been knocked back?
They say you need to provide more evidence of a relationship or we don't think that your compassionate cases are significant enough to validate an exemption.
24-year-old Declan Clark began chatting online to Anastasia Bazakina in Russia and they established a friendship. They met in person in 2018 when Declan was on an overseas holiday in Moscow during uni break. And from there, they fell in love.
When I saw her like little sparkly eyes coming out through her hood and through her fur, and it was very, very pretty and very cute.
Anastasia planned to come and meet Declan's family in Sydney, but she was denied an Australian tourist visa. But that didn't stop them.
We just met in different countries at that point in time. So we went from Russia for 3 months, then we went to Korea, and then I went back to Russia and Prague to spend New Year's Eve.
Declan even moved to Russia for 3 months to be with her. They planned for a new life here in Australia. Their proposed marriage visa was approved and they set a date. But as Anastasia tells us from her home in Moscow, thanks to COVID-19, any application for her travel exemptions have been rejected.
I really miss him so much since January. It was a very sad moment the last time we saw each other, and I'm imagining how I'm going to meet him again.
And you're happy to quarantine when you get here?
So we are ready to do anything, any testing, any quarantine, whatever it takes.
Declan and Anastasia have already paid $8,000 for their prospective marriage visa, but it only lasts for 9 months. If they're not married by November, the visa is cancelled and they have to start the process all over again. That could take more than 2 years and cost them another $8,000.
And so what we're seeing now with the borders closed is untold numbers of Australians with the clock ticking on their relationship.
Federal MP for Bruce, Julian Hill, believes these travel bans are too harsh. He says it's putting Australians' lives in limbo and stopping them from planning their futures.
They don't know whether to buy a house, to sell the house, whether they're ever going to be able to be reunited in Australia with the person that they love. That's not Australian.
There are potential solutions. The federal government could simply extend the usual 9-month period for the prospective marriage visa until after the pandemic has passed, or just allow those that have already been granted their marriage visa to enter the country.
We're a better country than this and we should treat these Australians with more dignity.
Well, why can't they just extend it? What's stopping them from extending it?
Declan says the ordeal has left him severely depressed. He can't comprehend not knowing when he'll see his wife-to-be again.
I just miss him and want to see him as soon as possible.
Julian Hill has lodged a private member's bill and our federal politicians will debate the partner visa issues in Parliament on Monday.